is podcasting.
I'm your host, Macsrebo.
And I am your mother,
Jennifer, a.k.a. Macsrebo's mom. You're supposed to say it with me.
Oh, sorry. I know, this is only my second time doing this, so
That's fine.
I'm still learning.
You're Padawan.
I'm a Padawan.
And I'm the master. I'm actually taller than you.
You have the high ground.
I win!
Okay. So today's episode, what do we want to start with today?
Well, we're going to talk about our experience with getting the Star Celebration tickets. So, Mom, I was at school, so I didn't do anything except for learning.
About this experience? Well, it was quite an experience, right? It dropped at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so I was literally dismissing my class. Dad had secured, I don't know if I showed you the picture, he had, I think, 3 of the Chromebooks and MacBooks and everything set up on his desk while working, having it ready to go, logged in, and then it was the waiting game. You know when the screen just keeps going and you're like, there's this person that seems to walk along and you're in that waiting room? Well, my little guy was like just moving ever so slowly, and then all of a sudden Dad called me. I was jumping in the car because I logged in on my phone because I was wondering if I'd be trapped, and thank goodness I did not stay at school, Mackenzie, because if it dropped at 3 p.m. some people were in the queue for hours. Like, the custodians would have kicked me out. It would have been like, you gotta go home. Because it took so many people that long to get in. But Dad got me on the phone, and I was like, I stopped at the light, and he's like, all right, what are we getting? Right? So we were securing tickets, and then it's like a panic, because then they tell you if you want merchandise, you have to have a ticket, right? So it's not like, oh, I could go back to the website and pick out some of the merchandise that you wanted. And what was something that you had your eye on? I know that you wanted
the Star Celebration t-shirt
with the logo.
It had like the new for like this year logo and everything, and it looks so cool. So we got that shirt. That
was the one that has, it looks as if, I think, Los Angeles in the backdrop with, and the similar to a New Hope style.
Yeah.
So that graphic, that was one that you wanted, and Dad was like, all right, let me just make sure I get these tickets. And then he wanted to get another shirt, and then all of a sudden he couldn't get another one, but we were like, all right, let's just go get it. I don't care anymore. Like, I just wanted to make sure that we got those tickets. And then when we were getting to Nana's house, what did we say to you? Then Dad actually got home.
They put a Jedi mind trick on me and say that they didn't get the tickets.
Well, we said that there were, unfortunately, many people who couldn't secure the tickets, and
that fooled my brain that, like, oh, now they're gonna tell the bad news that we didn't get the tickets.
Right. So you were setting yourself up for that disappointment, and, you took it actually like a trooper. I think I would have been more dramatic. I think that's why you say that I'm more like Anakin, because I'm very passionate about things.
And you're very easy to fall upon.
I would fall to the dark side, all right? Sometimes I keep it cool, but yes, I would have probably been like, no! Like Vader.
You killed her.
No! No, but you took it like a trooper, thinking that you didn't get that, and we were fortunate enough. And then for those, I thank goodness, and thank you to all the people that you have followed and being part of different Facebook groups. They actually shared that there would be a link once you got your ticket confirmation to get a hotel. So now, because prices of hotels are crazy, Mackenzie, and trying to find a place that's close. Normally, we don't mind driving a distance, but knowing cities, we want to be pretty close to the location, so we don't have to, because we're not going to be able to drive, right? We're going to have to fly to LA.
Yay!
So with that being said, we all right, let's try to get to a hotel that's going to be close. And thankfully, there was one on the hotel block that we knew people would be staying at. So
some of our friends.
You'll be a little relieved, right?
Yeah.
For us to be with them. Mm-hmm. So that, thank goodness. So for those from tuning in from last week, We secured the tickets, so a bit of relief. But for those who were not so fortunate...
that didn't get the tickets, what I thought we didn't get the tickets, there is... Drum roll, please.
Ooh, drum roll. That was supposed to be your cue. He's working behind the set, behind the scenes, and the drum roll did not happen. Thank goodness Mackenzie... Yeah. Well, that came in with that. That's close. Yeah, that's close. So what is like...
Rebel Scum Con.
Rebel Scum Con. I know that we've been talking a bit about that.
Yeah.
This would be our first time attending. It takes place in Frisco, Texas.
Yes.
August 7th through the 9th. And this is actually the third time that they'll be hosting this convention. But and what did you call it? I like what you coined it.
It was like a mini Star celebration because it's just about Star Wars.
Yeah, such a main focus. It's all about, and what's pretty neat is that they just kept announcement after announcement with people that will be attending this, but they also have some people who aren't the typical convention goers, right? Like those who aren't on the circuit, who are involved with like the original trilogy, Industrial Light and Magic,
so that's
Legends.
Cool.
So that's something that's going to be pretty neat for us to experience.
Yeah.
And then with the new Mandalorian and Grogu movie, they have the two Mandos.
Yes.
You know who they are? Who are the Mandos?
I know one of them.
Oh, you know one. We've met
Brendan Wayne,
right? And Lateef Crowder. He's another.
Yes.
Yes. They're both the suit actors. Yeah. So they are going to be present along with David Accord, who's I believe does the voices of this little treasure. Oh, you're trying your best to do some. Oh, well, that's great. We can rate Mackenzie on her Grogu noises. Yeah. Right. Dad, I thought you were going to come out with this is the way.
Wait.
Oh, that's like a chopper sound.
Yeah, but...
Dad's really dropping the ball here. I thought he was playing around with all these sound effects, and I was like, all right, well, Dad's going to be behind the camera. He's going to be working this out. We're talking about Mandalorian and Grogu.
This is the way.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Right on cue. Okay.
So it's going to be two Mandos, which
two
is
Mandos.
one character.
Two Mandos and a Grogu. And then there's, like, people who are involved with the Puppeteers and such.
Yeah.
I mean...
Like, there's a lot of people that are going.
A whole host of... And again, please check out the website. Look to see who is in attendance, because we can't even do it justice. There's just so many names to list.
And I haven't even seen all of them.
I know. It's surprising. I mean, Mackenzie,
I feel like we have to go.
She's a convention goer extraordinaire, and there are people who Mackenzie have not yet met.
Yes.
Right? And then our friends over at the Virtual Cantina Network, they put together a special event that will take place the Friday.
Yes.
So, it's like, I know, I'm truly excited about this. Do we know what that event is called?
Boonta Eve.
Boonta Eve.
So it's a big party where there's like some guests that are not attending the con.
Whoa, so there's celebrity guests that are exclusive
to that event. And it's super cool, so hopefully we get to meet them.
I know. Dad is actually, he was chatting with me, and he's a little bit nervous because, behind the scenes, I try to make the arrangements. I'm like, okay, this is who we're going to meet on such and such a day. And Dad's like, there's just so many people. How are we going to do this? How are we going to meet them all? I'm like, usually I'm the one who's like anxious, but no, that Dad's the one who I think is like feeling the convention crunch. And well, I think we'll make it do. I mean, I like his approach. He's got these like must-haves, like the golden, people that we
like the people that we try to get like our top priority.
My top priority, right?
And then like,
I know Dad wants to meet them all.
If we have time, we can probably meet
them. What do you usually say, Mackenzie? But when we show you the list, and then you're like, but I need to meet them.
I need to meet this person.
I know. So this is going to be interesting. This is where the fun begins.
Yep.
And we're going. You
should have that as a little.
Dad could only fit so much, Poor guys, we're commuting on the train. And what is he doing? He's downloading sounds for you.
Yay!
Yeah,
Yippee!
that's
what
Dad of the
says.
Year award right there. But I thought he was going to press a button, so I paused for a moment.
Yeah, you look like you're going to press a button and you're like...
No, okay. So, I know that we're talking a bit about it, but this is a highlight of the convention season for you. And we're just actually starting to ramp up with the convention season right now.
Yeah.
And we're already planning, we have to do a bit of, creativity as far as what we're packing, how we're packing it. Dad's already saying, like, we need to know what we're going to have a plaque for.
Texas is going to be my first flight.
Yes.
So
I know. So we do a lot of traveling, but Mackenzie is a trooper, and she doesn't mind being in our navigator. She's like, I could go anywhere. We travel all the way down to Florida from New York.
And
Chicago. Sometimes we do little stops here and there. We do like to do some sightseeing.
We went to Canada.
Toronto. And Ontario. So it's, you travel and
also,
along the East Coast completely. And now we're branching off and, and it's not so much that it's just the convenience. If we were traveling for a convention, like we didn't have to then think, I could only take this. Like we could pack out our truck. It's not, now we're just like, how are we going to fit this? We need how many carry-ons? How am I going to ship this? Or, so, and we're nervous if things get lost and again, you don't really know that experience. So this is going to be interesting for you to be like, wait, I can only pack so much. I mean, this kid wants to have 1,000 stuffies to sleep with. Like that's not happening.
And also the week before that is going to be my first cruise to Bermuda.
I know.
So it's going to be like
a lot of
very
firsts.
packed schedule.
Yeah, a very packed schedule. But all great things.
Yeah.
So much to look forward to. Definitely.
And much to explore. Because it's going to be my first time in Texas, too.
I know. And we're planning on, because of its close proximity to Dallas, we're actually going to fly in. Our plan is to fly into Dallas if the convention starts on Friday, right? We are planning to arrive on that Thursday so we could do some sightseeing. Because it's funny, when we go certain places, I feel like I only see the inside of convention centers.
Yeah.
And that's because Mackenzie wants to be there from it's like if we're going to an amusement park, we go when it starts and we don't leave until it ends.
That's why always with celebration, let's say if it's Japan or
I know. I would want to explore.
Because it's such a popular place and it's also a different culture and country, and you want to see all the local stuff and everything, and
that's
really
why
cool
unfortunately
experience. But when you're stuck in the convention center meeting people that you can see at another con,
the unfortunate thing, I love my job and it's a wonderful experience, but it does come with limitations. So I can't, and you being in school, exactly, since I'm a teacher, we have the same job. Yeah. I tortured the kids. She's one of them. No, I don't get to torture you specifically.
I also torture my classmates.
No.
I would love to, but
you're a gem. So we could only go, we could plan our vacations according to our own breaks for school and summer break, but when it's in April, that's what's going to be tricky. So we actually aren't planning as much for when we go to California. I know that there's so many different things, but we have the 4-day pass. I know we're backtracking a bit just talking about California, but because of the time constraint, we can't extend our vacation, unfortunately. So we're going to see what we can do. I'm going with the approach that it's going to be different. I already told you, I know that the celebrations can be quite, they're very well attended, obviously, if they're selling out here, and the lines can be extremely long.
That's why we're planning to only do, the panels.
We're hoping that we can do.
And, the exclusive merch.
Yeah, and being surrounded just by fans who we don't get a chance to connect with.
Make friends and everything.
And make new friends, exactly.
I have this gift from my nana. Wherever I'm on a line or something, I usually just talk with them and make friends with them online. If I'm at a convention center and I'm online or we're online for somebody, I would usually just make friends with them.
And it's great. That's one of the things, again, because we connect with people.
Yeah.
And that's what's so special about the conventions and seeing this experience
and more
as a
people
family.
that we have more in
Common with,
like,
right.
if I like Star Wars and somebody else likes Star Wars, we can be like friends.
Right, and then you're able to chat about things that you necessarily wouldn't be able to on a different experience there.
Yeah.
So that's great.
So, pop quiz.
There's a pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
Oh no, for me. Or...
When is the next time you're going to meet at least 2 new Star Wars actors?
Wait, the next time that I'm going to see 2 more new Star Wars actors?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know definitely it's coming up. One at the end of this month.
I don't know.
Are you putting her on the...
Yeah. 2 people, right?
Yes. Okay, so we're talking about... I'm a little sore about that subject. I don't want to talk about that particular convention.
So we're going to a convention.
So we're going to a convention that shall remain nameless.
Wait, it's like Harry Potter when they couldn't say Voldemort's name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because they didn't find Mackenzie fit for covering the event. So therefore, I'm not going to be promoting their name.
I'll tell you.
Oh my goodness, this is falling off. Someone's getting mad at me. Okay.
So who?
Do you know who you want to see? Who's from the Acolyte?
Oh my goodness, my mind is blank. I had them in my mind and then blank.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is why you can't do pop quizzes. You can't do this to her. That's not fair.
It's torture.
That's torture. I mean, this kid is playing. She goes, "You're going off the cuff." I was talking about my. I know what I was sharing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so who is Jackie?
Oh yeah, but she's
Daphne Keene. It will be at a convention at the end of the month,
and
then that was people will figure that one out.
Oh yeah.
And then, who's helping those with the lightsabers?
The Huey.
Yes, the professor.
Yes.
I was
thinking of
Professor Wang.
Yeah.
Yes. So David Tennant is another person. So we'll
Yeah.
finally have our Ahsoka poster. Oh,
Yes.
this is a good segue.
Yeah!
Our Ahsoka poster. That was one person that we were missing.
Yeah.
And we'll finally get a chance to meet him.
Yes, and we also have one more person. The Inquisitor. We have to get him to sign the poster too.
Oh, wait. So then isn't he going to be at,
Wait, he's the animation and the live action?
I don't know. Well, I think the body, I'll have to check.
Voice.
Well, I'll find out.
Yeah, here's our poster. Still
Okay.
in frame.
So is
I see.
Marek or Marok? How do we?
Marek is right here.
Oh, Dad.
Big
Oh
space.
no. So I've just been proven wrong. Mackenzie's like, there's another. Can you turn it so people can see? Oh, let's talk about this experience, shall we? Because my husband survived.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Daddy.
No.
Let's talk about this.
It starts with a P.
Pickle juice. Let's talk about the pickle juice.
Well, wait, is that the place that we shot on?
I don't. Well, yeah, it ties in. Wow, we're really on a roll. So we were at
the same place that we shot on name.
Fan Expo Philly.
Okay.
Wait, 2024, I believe. I know we didn't go last year. We had a conflict with another convention.
Yeah.
Actually, the one that we're going to this weekend, CradleCon, and we were getting the picture signed by Hayden was there that year, right? So this.
Since Vanessa Marshall was there too, and we learned out
love
that she
Vanessa,
liked pickles.
And Vanessa loves
so
pickles.
There's
so do
this
we.
Farmers market there, and so we got
the Reading Terminal Market. So if you're going to be in Philadelphia, it's right. This industrial area that has. You called it it's not a farmer's market, but it's a marketplace that has various vendors, and one in particular had pickles, and so we couldn't resist.
And they're so good. They're crunchy, juicy, and so we had
we
this
all love
little
pickles.
container we put in our suitcase where the
The rolling
is.
case, because we wanted, if you want to travel at a convention and you have to pack things, you have to be smart about it. You want ease of use to move around the convention floor. So it's a small carry-on that we put our items in, and we had that poster in one of those sleeves and the pickles. And what do pickles have, Mackenzie? Pickles have lots of
juicy, delicious
juice. It's juice. It's
yummy
the brine.
juice.
Well, that happened to spill out, and
It touched the corner.
touched the corner.
top corner.
At the Holy Grail area. It was just a corner, thank goodness. And every time I look at it, so disaster was averted. We did figure out that, because I looked down at the floor and I'm like, what is that? Is this leaking? What is this? What's happening?
And a lot of our friends passed by too.
Oh,
They're like,
we saw
what?
them.
Because
Yeah, we
we're
have artist friends, and they're like, "What's happening?" I'm like,
because we're just on the floor, like, what the heck happened?
and thank goodness our friends were nearby. I think they saved Daddy to live another day. So
Yes,
we thank you all for coming.
For helping mommy come down.
Mommy, calm down.
Yes.
Because I was like,
again, not Darth Vader.
I know. Bring me back to the light side.
I've seen the light.
So the pickles, yes, so that poster has survived the pickle disaster.
Yes.
And every time I look at it, I think of the wonderful experience of that convention. See, all the memories, you never know. But just by looking at a photo, just looking at a poster, it just brings back the experience. That's why, you can send away your things to be signed, but then you wouldn't have the pickle disaster, right? What do we got to call it? The great pickle fiasco of the Ahsoka poster.
No, it's Pickle Wars.
The Pickle Wars instead of Star Wars. Now, tying in, we just found out that Ahsoka Season 2, unfortunately, is being delayed and pushed.
This is the way.
This is the way?
That's the wrong way.
That's not the way.
You're supposed to do where.
That was not the way we want.
That wasn't.
Yeah, I think it's been...
That
somebody
was
mentioning,
delayed.
I mean, when did Ahsoka Season 1? I mean, I feel like we've been waiting now years for this.
Yeah, one of my friends said it was 4 years ago that Ahsoka Season 1 was released.
When did that...
Fact checker right here.
It was, so August. So when Dad was like, oh, it's going to be pushed, he was like, oh, it's just going to release in early 2027. And I was like, well, I know it released the last time late summer, fall area. So it was actually August 22nd to October 3rd, 2023, I believe was the release date.
Wow.
So it's been years. And I know it's been in the works, but I don't know. Maybe they're waiting. Maybe it's going to tie in with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. I know that they're leading up to this bigger story that hopefully will bring these characters together.
I really think that every Star Wars story that is going on during this Republic,
the new
Republic will lead to
so you think
Thrawn,
the
Night Sisters,
so you think the big baddie is Thrawn? You think?
Yeah, it's yo, Night Sisters, can I get an army?
Yeah. He's
Let's bring it back from the dead.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Oh my goodness. So that could be a possibility. So I don't know if maybe because of the new movie coming out that they want to just push things a little bit. I guess build on the momentum of the movie.
Because after this, then it goes to the Rey side and everything.
I don't know. See, I haven't heard much about that one anymore. So I don't know. They dangle the little carrot and they're like, here you go. This is what we're going to do. And they're like, yeah, wait, no, that's delayed. we're going to stop. Or there's so many other stories or people who are going to be involved in projects, and it just seems like we don't know where we're at with that anymore. But let's talk about Ahsoka Season 2. What would you love to see in this season?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Clone Wars outfit.
I know.
Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano.
Like,
hey,
those are
Clone
your
Wars
3
live action.
I know.
Three Musketeers of Star Wars. I have them right behind me.
I know. That's. I mean, if you don't know the shrine, Mackenzie's shrine is to Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan, whether it be in live action or in animation form. Yeah. So I would love. Oh my goodness, we got Hayden Christensen in Anakin's Clone War armor and those flashbacks were just amazing. Jinx. Wow.
I said it before you, so you can talk. Yeah.
I know that you were super excited. Like, we were just like, oh! Like, I mean, thank goodness. I don't think we're there yet. I know people are like, let's film the reactions. Because I don't know if you want to hear the screeching that goes on, like when Mackenzie is watching. Because the excitement is real.
Yeah, like me during, like, watching the Maul Shadow Lord, I am screaming in joy. And one time when they, like, cut not really cut, but, like, for, like, the train, they stopped it for one of the cars that America Rock was on. And, like, bye, Felicia. I don't know if that's a thing.
She's doing commentary.
Yes.
So so just imagine what it's like. So I would definitely be there to see Ewan McGregor suited up, and we know that his connection, Mary Elizabeth Winstead plays Harrison Dula in live action. Yeah. So it's all in the family. I
did a video actually, and I was like Hera, and somebody gave me like this wanted sign of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and we put like, baby, where the hell? No. What happened? To find me, oh, baby.
Yeah. So, and it's really her husband.
Yeah, really.
So it was quite funny. Otherwise, Kanan, you should be looking out for Kanan. But may he rest in peace.
R.I.P.
I know, and that's someone who Freddie Prinze Jr. voices Kanan Jarrus. Mm-hmm. But he's been adamant to say that he believes that they should not use him, that it should be limited because of the impact, right? That his sacrifice was that to see him appear over and over. He did appear in, was it The Bad Batch, Mackenzie?
Yes, as a young kid. And also Hera, too.
I know, but that he was in...
people.
When he was a Padawan.
Yes, he was a Padawan, the Padawan Bray. He saw that the clone trooper killed...
Caleb Doom, right?
Yes. Doom! And so he saw that the clone troopers killed his master, and then he ran away, and then he saw that the Bad Batch was their clone group.
Clones, so he was a little...
Oh, they're gonna kill me.
Right,
so
you'd be a little hesitant and
but they
apprehensive.
didn't get, into the motion until, when Omega was with their group. Mm. And they saw Rex, too.
Right. So all these wonderful things to look forward to. I was really hoping that...
I'm counting down the days, too.
I know, but I was really hoping that we would get, right away, I know, selfishly, after seeing the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, that we would get, we just want more.
Yeah, and we need to get the younger kids into this too. We need to get more kids, because when I saw that 25-minute or the little short clip of it, preview? There was only grown-ups and mostly boys were there, and there's no girls and no kids. I saw a couple of 2 teenage girls with their dads, but I feel like there's no younger kids that are 4 or something like that getting into this, because this is a new movie that's coming out. You should be excited about this. You finally get a new movie in Star Wars to finally be in the theaters.
I know.
It's not an anniversary show or anything like we saw for the Revenge of the Sith. We need more kids into this, because this is action. This is something to watch about, not just playing video games all the time, seeing things over and over again.
I mean, and they have such
deep... You need to get into the Star Wars fandom, because it's so intense. friends. It's like a living video game, just like fighting everywhere, and it's just so cool. And there's so much action. Yes, and I really think like we need to get the younger kids into.
We need more. You know, I remember that phrase. We need more women in Star Wars. We need more children in Star Wars.
Yes.
Should I do that? We need more children in Star Wars. That's going to be our tagline here.
Yes. We need more kids.
Well, it is, you know, and as a teacher myself, not that many of my students know some of the characters. In fact, in my classroom, one of the bookshelves I have Ahsoka, and a lot of the students, they do know Grogu, that they still call him Baby Yoda.
I know, I'm always like upset if my like classmates just saying Baby Yoda. I'm like, that's not his name. But I don't know him. It's
that's like
Yoda's
the one
son.
That's what the one, I guess, accessory or collectible that is common that they would like to gift me is usually the Grogu. So like that's something that they know, but some of them haven't even watched The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
some of my
friends movies coming out. There's only like a small handful that I could talk
None
Star
of my
Wars
friends
to.
Like they don't know what Star Wars is. They don't know.
So you've been educating them.
So I really want to.
This is why we're going to talk a little bit. We're going to have to do some more breakdowns, and we'd love to hear from you. Like, what is something that you would love to see or hear from Mackenzie's point of view on this podcast? Right now we're talking about different experiences that she's gone through or she's going to be.
So comment below if there's any questions you ask, like questions that you have about me, that like what's your favorite con, or like how did you get like. Well,
we already talked about that. It's more so if there's particular character breakdown.
Like what's like the backstory and how did you like love this character?
Right, because if we want to try to get some of your friends who may be watching to know the characters and maybe see, it's about
teach you guys
a relationship. When you think about Mando and Grogu, what would you say to your friends? Like, what's their relationship?
It's like a father and son or like child bond that they have, and they're just like, as like in normal life, usually the kid usually lives a little bit longer than like the parent.
Well, this is an interesting experience because Grogu's actually like 50 years old.
Yeah, so he's a little older.
But he's been trained as he was in the Jedi, right? But he was trained by the Jedi, and now Din Djarin is a Mandalorian. And he had to make that choice, right? If he was going to continue in the Jedi path with Luke Skywalker, and he is now part of the clan of two. So just to see their bond and the relationship, there's a lot of, I feel like, family themes that are involved in Star Wars. So something that is very relatable. Yeah. And we definitely want to see more children and families getting into the fandom.
Yeah, definitely. More families.
Okay. So that's our goal. That's our mission. Yeah. Mackenzie's mission.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is Macsrebo and Macsrebo's mother, signing off from Galaxy far, far away.